Now with minimal fighter cover, the rebel cruisers have deployed a large minefield around their ships as they frantically try to repair their hyperdrives. The captured Lancer frigate Slicer is now also patrolling around the cruisers. Our final attack will use the surviving gunboats from our first assault, supported by several heavily armed assault transports. You will again be flying the assault gunboat Tau 1, with flights from gunboat squadrons Mu and Nu supporting. Your first immediate objective is to attack and destroy the Slicer, or it will tear our fighter forces apart if not dealt with. All gunboats are to be armed with proton torpedoes, so with luck we can simply jump in and overwhelm the frigate's defences before it can really respond. After that, you will deal with any remaining fighters, then proceed to start clearing the minefield. Once a large enough hole has been opened up in the minefield, the assault transports will hyper in and begin their attack runs on the rebel cruisers.
The Imperial attack on the rebel task force will certainly succeed. Its impending destruction will probably cause its commander and crews to try and flee the area in escape shuttles or transports. Be prepared to track down the commander and disable his escaping craft. Any other fleeing ships should be destroyed.
With their starfighter defense largely neutralized, the rebel fleet is now vulnerable to a torpedo attack. However, in a last-ditch effort to try and save their ships and repair their hyperdrives, the rebels have deployed a large minefield around their cruisers. We'll also need to deal with the stolen Lancer frigate Slicer. Armed with proton torpedoes, our remaining gunboats from Mu, Nu and Tau will jump in and proceed to concentrate their fire on the Slicer to knock it out of the fight. Then proceed to destroy any remaining rebel fighters that survived our last attack. Once the Slicer and remaining fighters are dealt with, you will need to open up a hole in the minefield large enough to begin the final wave of attacks. When you've destroyed enough of the mines, assault transports Sigma and Omega will jump in and begin their attack runs on the cruisers. We expect, as the rebel ships are destroyed, that their officers and crew will attempt to evacuate via shuttles and transports. Find and capture the commander, but destroy any other fleeing ships. There are to be no survivors. When all enemy craft have been destroyed, all ships will return to D-34.
New countermeasures have been loaded. Craft departing.
A1, attacking craft dead ahead.
There's the Slicer. All gunboats lock on torpedoes and fire. Incoming enemy fighters. Assault gunboats Mu, break off and engage. All other ships continue attacking the Slicer. Looks like we don't have much time. Oh, I didn't repaired our hyperdrive engine.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They have been destroyed.
This is 3. I've got a starship firing at me.
having trouble over here.
This is 6. I'm engaged defensive. This is 3. I'm having trouble over here. This is 4. I'm having trouble over here.
Hey, 1, watch out.
This is 2. I'm having trouble over here. We've opened up a hole big enough in the minefield. This is 4. I've got a starship firing at me. Hey, 1! Watch out! Assault transports are jumping in now to begin their attack runs. This is 2. I'm heavily damaged. I'm going down. This is 4. I'm heavily damaged. Hey, 1, watch out. Incoming missile. A squadron of X-Wings have just jumped in. Oh no! We've lost 4! Hey, 1, keep your distance.
They're disabled.
They're going after the assault transports. All gunboats intercept. This is 6. Starship gun sighted. This is 3. I'm heavily damaged. Hey, 1, there's a bandit going for a missile box.
This is 5. I've got a starship firing at me.
This is 6. Incoming missile. This is 6. I'm heavily damaged.
Hey, 1, keep your distance.
The Hoth is on the move. Must stop it from escaping. Incoming
This is
missile.
5. I'm heavily damaged.
Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. Their hull is damaged. There are no reinforcements currently available. Report on primary target. Their hull is heavily damaged.
attack on the rebel fleet has failed. Hyperspace home so we can regroup, but Hoth has managed to escape.
Primary target update. They have been disabled. Primary target update. They are about to be destroyed. Report on primary target. They have been destroyed.
Concentrate your fire on the slicer first, but save your torpedoes for the larger ships. You will only have a limited time window before the Losler repairs her engines and attempts to flee the area, and so you'll need as much firepower as possible to bring it down before it can escape. Be careful when clearing out the minefield, as several of the mines will launch a missile at you when destroyed. Remember, your craft has been equipped with chaff countermeasures to deal with incoming missiles. Keep flying an erratic flight path to prevent the mines from quickly taking your shields down. Once the rebel cruisers lose their shields and start taking damage, several shuttles on transports may exit their respective hangars and try to escape. Make sure you inspect these craft in order to find the commander.